Okay, my voice has had a little bit of time to refresh since last time, so guess what? We are actually going to come down here and find the Delila, hopefully alive, doubtfully alive, because, you know, this is Grim Dawn, everybody dies. But we shouldn't have too much trouble down here if I remember this place correctly. I could be wrong, but yeah, it doesn't seem too bad. We actually have pretty decent damage over time as well. Oh, we're taking damage. Oh, it's that purple thing. Bone Slicer of Ruin. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a few things. I'll probably keep a few things just to sell, because we do actually eventually want to get up to max on our number of slots possible. And I forget whether I mentioned it last time. I did turn on the Royal Jelly down there, so I can actually use that if we start getting into like a rough situation or something like that. But for the most part, I don't think I really... Once we start running out of space... Oh, that's the one thing I forgot. Oh, ouch. One thing I forgot to mention is I was pointed out by a cool viewer that the auto pickup of components was not a mod. For some reason, I was thinking it was. Maybe it was at some point and it got changed, but it's actually in here. If you go into the options menu, it's on this front page, and I just overlooked that about a million freaking times. So we auto loot our materials, which is a good thing. I can definitely use materials. But we want to come down here. We want to do the devotion shrine that's down here, because we can see it now. We also want to do the quest that's down here so we can, you know, get moving along to where we need to be. And these guys hurt like a freaking truck, and it sucks. Okay, so there's some enemies. I think we need to actually go down and right. So what's over here to the left? I don't want to stand in that, so you guys have to come to me. I do wish that actually hurt them too, but it does not. You need to die. But what is down here to the left? I really don't know. Maybe this loops back up into it. We will find out shortly, most likely. And wow, we are definitely getting a lot of greens. I do need to keep an eye out on like how much I am picking up, because I have a feeling we're not going to be getting a lot of like useful stuff here, especially considering we have a fairly good axe already. You got me an axe. Okay, so yeah, it just loops up into this. So we do want to do this one. We don't want to get... Maybe it doesn't loop into it. It's all blocked off. No! It's a long loop. It's fine. We can actually get back down there relatively easily. We've already killed everything in here, so it's not scary. And if I was actually worried about space, I would be limiting myself to just like things like this necklace right here and stuff like that, and only picking up two-handed weapons for this character. I don't plan to share equipment between characters very much. The only things I'm going to really bother sharing are components and crafting recipes, because crafting recipes are automatic and the components are just, yeah, there. So, and it keeps us from having to farm nearly as much for things that I already have found and know how to create, but it also keeps us from getting overpowered by having just like amazing, insane stuff right off the bat. So yeah, restored shrine, we got another devotion point, so if we press S we can go to devotion, and we've got 1 point we can spend, which is going to go... Oh, we've already finished her, didn't we? So what was it we were going to do next? I have already forgotten. We're going for this guy, I think. Yeah, because Ulah's Decree, 20% chance on attack of adding additional internal trauma damage. So what we need is blue now, and we've got the purple, and we need the blue. Although we are working on this. Does this actually give us... No, this does not. Rowan's Scepter. Oh, that adds additional internal trauma. I think we start down here, though. Maybe the one we were going after is this? Blind Fury. Let's go ahead and look for just trauma and see what we're going for. I think we might have actually been going for this one, because that is purple and white, and that actually seems fairly familiar to me. So if we finish this one, that should put us at 6 white, which is not enough for that. This does not really give us too much, but we have trauma there. An arcane barrier, which provides protection, which would actually be kind of a nice thing. Defensive abilities are something that I need to remember to actually invest in. And if I remember correctly, isn't Rowan's Crown something that a lot of people get for... Oh, resistances, yeah. But it also adds elemental damage, so I don't really need that. I think we do want to eventually work on getting additional abilities, though. So I think... Oh, that requires a mace. Nope. Not Rowan's Scepter for us. Even though that would get us our completion bonuses. We need 3 more white, which is... What do we get that from? We can get that from here. Crane is poison and acid damage. Oh, that's boost to all damage. Reduce spirit requirement. It's only 4 things. No, it's 5 things. Not really something I want. You give us 3 as well, which is health, defensive ability, spirit, health, and movement speed, and bonus to all damage. I think we might go with that. It's not terribly great. It's not terrible either. So 3 points to get that, and then we would have enough for you. Oh no, we need 20 purple as well. Damn it. Damn it, Nappa. So yeah, it doesn't really look like there's too much else that gives those 2. Unknown Soldier is just there. But he has similar requirements, so we could actually go after that one as well. It's relatively lower requirements. Oh, and we could get it from Assassin's Blade. Critical attack, it deals physical resistance down. Defensive ability, physical damage, offensive ability. Yeah, that one actually looks like it might be a little bit better for us, because it gives us 3 purple and 2 white. Not quite up to where we need to get that other one, but it does start moving us in that general direction. And that one does not give us a lot. But it does give us Blades of Wrath if we want it, which we could actually put on an attack. I'm just not sure how many we can stack on there. So I think, let's see, you are 1 and 1. You are 3 and 2. So we're going to go for the dagger first. Mainly because, yeah, Assassin's Mark doesn't seem like a bad thing, especially for starting to add other skills by the time we get done with it. So how do we have 1 point. Do we just start down there? Trying to spend the point. It's not letting me click on it. Points available, 1. We should have enough. Oh, we have to start here. Okay. I always have trouble figuring out where it wants me to start, because this one starts here and you can branch off 1 to there and you can just go straight down to this and then complete it as well. So yeah, that's extra damage, so we're good. We're not doing a lot with pierce damage, but it's fine. So we've got that. As far as the map goes, I'm kind of curious where she is, because we're looking for Delila and all this. Not enough dynamite. I know I have enough dynamite. We can actually go grab it. I should probably be carrying some with me now that I think about it, because we are going to be going into places that, well, take dynamite. And we have plenty. We can get plenty doing the various runs through. I can farm it, because we can get it in Act 2, which is where we're at. I think this is Act 2. Is it not Act 2? I'm pretty sure it's Act 2. We can also craft it. So it's not exactly like, oh no, we can't make it. No, we have plenty of access to it. So let's go ahead, and we'll just go ahead and take 5. That seems like a good amount to just carry around with us. So that's fine. And we'll go ahead and just offload that stuff while we're here. And we don't need any of that. So all of this is going to get sold, and we should be Gouda. So right click all of that away. We don't need it. And yeah, we're good. We are solid. I think we're doing fairly solid as far as our equipment goes as well, at least for our level. I don't think we're going to like be end game good yet, but we're doing okay. We are doing okay. So let's see. Let's blow that up. It takes 1 thing of dynamite. Did it give us anything good? Iron bits, sure. And some ointments, leather-bound spellbook, and some pants. We don't need no better pants. We got blue pants. We also have retaliation pants. I wouldn't mind making more retaliation pants, but at the same time... Oh, wow. These guys... That actually hurt. That hurt quite a bit. I'm not sure what element it is that's causing so much damage. I'm wanting to guess it's either chaos or vitality, because those are the things where... it's not causing us to bleed, so it's not really that. Oh, there's our quest, I think. Okay. So you are a Ravager. So let's just deal with that. We should actually have a healing ability that kind of procs on our attack as well. Yeah, it's down here. It's that one right there, Dryad's Blessing. We're having things spawn behind us as well. You little shits. Die. Die, you fools! Eric's Scale is a rare metal. We'll look at that in just a minute. And Tempest Sigil is another epic metal. And do we need any of the rest of this stuff? Not really. So we've got that, which is boost to physical damage. A little bit less physical damage, a little bit more internal trauma. Gives us some more health and stuff like that. Overguard, are we using Overguard? I don't think we are. I think Overguard is that. No, that's Field Command. That's Overguard. No, we're not using a shield, so we're not going to be using that. So that's not really beneficial to us. But we also have this, which is just lightning cold damage, and it's definitely not for us, but we'll keep it anyway. Once we start doing post-game stuff, we'll worry about that. But this one's actually slightly tempting with the health boost, but I think we actually get more health from our Wanderers one, because this one doesn't give us a percent health. The other one does. So I think we'll stick with this for now. This also boosts our force wave, so yeah. So where... There's... Oh, there they are. Hey, there's the corpse. Oh no, that's such sadness. Go ahead and pick up the crap that's around here. So we've done that one. Let's go ahead and trigger this thing. Hi, guys. Just hit them once and they aren't going to immediately die, but they're not going to be too terribly happy either. Because you can see they're just chucking down quick. There you go. Good job. Vital Essence we'll take to restore Constitution. We got a blueprint for a Brutal Carver. We also got Caster Gloves, which are not going to be doing anything good for us. So Brutal Carver is a rare two-handed axe. It looks like it causes bleeding and physical damage. That might be able to make something better than what we've got. No, not quite better. Ours has a higher base damage, but it could actually cause some good stuff for us. And as far as the rest of this stuff, we'll take the amulet. And I don't see anything else in there that we necessarily need. So we did that. We need to return to Colin Tavern. I think he's just upstairs from us, is he not? Yeah, we need to go down here and go back up to him, I think. We could use the warp, but I need the XP as well anyway, so might as well clear these things out and pick up our stuff. And yes, we are auto-picking those up, which makes me happy. That just kind of happens with that option. I really do like that option. Thank you for pointing that out. I know it's going to be several days before you see this episode, because I do record these in advance. For those of you that are curious, yes, I record these in advance because most of my time is spent recording stuff for the... Oh, we can't go straight up here, so we just do this number. But yeah, most of my time is spent recording stuff for the game shop and for the main channel. So I'm sorry that it's not real time recorded fresh every day, but it's just gotta balance those times somehow. So I do listen to comments. It just may take a few episodes before you see them come into play. So we need to go to Prospector's Trail and start moving on up. We're moving towards Homestead now. Towards Homerstead. Hi. Yeah, oh wow, he actually survived the initial hit, which is not super... Yeah, hey, no. Which is not super common around here. Well, we'll take that cask. It might actually be better than what we're using. I'll look at it in just a minute. Oh, he didn't die from that. So, let's see. That is boosted physical damage. I think I like our component, so I might take that out and put it in this, but I think this might actually be better for us. Because it's got more health, it's got fairly decent physique boost, it's got a damage and internal trauma boost. It gives us elemental resistance on top of that, and pierce resistance. It gives us some war cry, which I don't remember what that one does. So we'll put this over here. We'll take that component out of it. But I think this is just going to be better. Is it not? Yeah, it's a whole bunch more life. Whole bunch more damage. It's just better. So, skill-wise, Warcry is up here. And it causes enemies to... what? Reduce their health, taunt target, and reduces their damage. You can cause Terrify and stuff like that, which is fine. So we'll just keep moving on up. To the east side in the... deluxe apartment in the sky. No, we're not going to do that. But, because deluxe apartments in the sky are expensive, and I don't have that kind of money. So, yay. And we are getting more and more of these boss-ish characters. And that's because we are pissing off more factions. And the more angry we make them, the better off we are. Because that means more good drops. If we were on veteran mode, we'd be getting more good drops. Anyway, we'd also have tougher enemies. I might do second run-throughs in veteran mode, and yes, I know it's easy in normal mode, but for learning the game, I think I want to stick with normal mode. That way I can make mistakes, I can mess around with stuff, and I can learn various things about the game before diving into the deep end and being like, oh, this sucks, because we're just dying in one shot. Because I don't want to be running into those situations where it's just like, oh, we are doomed now. I'd rather be able to just experience it. So map-wise, I don't remember which way to get through here, but we're in the Withering Fields. I think there's quests in here as well. And there's reanimators. Oh, we actually have multiple enemy types. Sweet. Drangul Tyrant. Oh, why is that thing running away? Hey, come back here. There you go. That was easy enough. Oh, they're very angry at me. Too bad we one-shot them. Yeah, it's just like, oh, so scary. You are not that... Did that... Wow, what? Where are you at that I can't hit you? There. You weird little thing. So, I think up here, this is going to probably be... Yeah, that's a hard wall. And that's one of those locations where I'm pretty sure it's randomly generated whether it's going to be a wall or open. So, I do need to keep that in mind for our next few playthroughs, is that might be open. That's one kind of... I do like the balance that they've kind of gotten between crafted maps and randomization, because yes, you do have like a flow through an area, and yes, it does kind of stick to a specific layout every single time, so you can have like big overview maps that people can use. But you also have that randomization, so like, oh, you are trying to get through here? Well, this particular path is closed. You have to go the long way. Or guess what? You got a shortcut this time. I like that. So map-wise, I generally want to avoid this stuff because it hurts. And that's one reason why we didn't take that other path. And also, I looked it up, and the other path on the side a bit earlier doesn't have the issue of... Oh, hi, guy. And we need to kill all these. But, yeah, the other path, we don't actually get access to it until a bit later through a side quest. So I don't need to worry about the path of doom that is over there. Yay, we unlocked the thing, and we've got Apothecary's Injector, an epic one-handed range. Sweet. You're still alive. So do we need any of this stuff around here? Not really. We'll sell it, of course. But let's go get rid of the old helmet real quick before we dive into Homestead, because we're going to have a lot of quests added here. And I am going to be selling stuff and all that fun jazz. I want to do this before I forget to take stuff out. So it's salvage. Put that in there. We need to keep the add-on. And we'll destroy the item. And yeah, okay. So we actually have this. And let's go ahead and put that into our new helmet. Yes, sirree. There we go. Now we are dangerous. So we've been stacking these components on there, and they should be helping us out quite a bit. So, and I think the rest of our junk we should be selling. I do need to get my components in there, and I think did we get some lore in there? No. No, it's just an unholy inscription. I always mistake them for more lore. So that's going to go in there. We're going to keep the blues, which means we need to go to the stage left. Okay, no, we need to control right-click. No, shift-click. There we go. It takes me a little bit to remember after it's been a while. So we'll throw that in there. We'll keep the dynamite. We will throw the flame drinker. Don't need any of the rest of that. We do have that blue. So that's going to go in there. We might... No, we're not going to end up using that, but it's there. It's something we can look at. Something we consider. And I will forget items in that chest, like, left and right. Just because, well, my memory is absolute ass. So let's get rid of those. And we are looking good-ish. Don't think we need to be buying anything from them. We could also salvage stuff here, but you have to use dynamite for that. And I don't feel like farming that much of it just yet. So Homestead, let's go ahead and start in on some of these quests. Shouldn't be too difficult, but it's there. Hi, guy. Require me for what? Okay, can I speak of things such as this place? Cursed graves of our foes. Great power is gathering within the distant lands of the fallen Corvin people, and the Great Eye has decided... Okay. Will you join me through the port? Oh, he is the, he's the guy who takes us to... this place. Yeah, all of this nonsense. Which we're going to do post-game. I didn't recognize him. I was wondering why he was standing out there. So it's pretty much any green circle one. Okay, so let's see. Douglas, I will understand your predicament. I truly do. I'm afraid we are not in a position to help you right now. Frankly, we could use some help ourselves. Black Legion hell-bent on destroying every ethereal and Chthonian they see. They've lost sight of the issues plaguing the very people they're trying to protect. Why is the Black Legion not helping? What can you tell me about the place? So what are the problems? After the Grim Dawn, many of our neighbors were forced to abandon their homes and flee. Here, okay. So they built it into a sanctuary, and Black Legion arrived. You're able to recover a few fields, but not nearly enough to feed everyone. Okay. So I will clear out the infestation. Close. And we're going to get a ton of quests here. Glad you made it through. Let's take a look. Oh, we leveled up off of that too. Close. Let's see. What else do we have? For some reason, I'm remembering there being more people here with quests. Like in these little side areas or something. I'm not sure exactly where. But we do actually have a level up. So we're a soldier. We need to level up some things real quick. So we were working on Counter-Strike, which is a good game. And I'm going to go ahead... It's really a tough decision because I do need more damage on that because we're not one-shotting things anymore. But it's also going to increase our mana cost for it. So, you know what? We're going to go for it. We're going to get this set up and maxed out just so we actually have a little bit of functionality there. And our chance to be crit by enemies is 0%. We have 15% chance to crit ourselves, and this boosts it up to a 15.7. Oh my. Okay, so yeah, we'll go with that. If I remember correctly, that's Black Legion scouting report. We can go ahead and let that kind of flow through. If I remember correctly, we actually talked to some people in here and they'll recruit us to another faction. And we actually have to choose what faction we want to join. I'm not entirely sure which one I want to join. I think I want to try and join the ones that are like the white coat ones. Although neither of them are particularly nice, if I remember correctly. But mainly because we joined the darkness on our apostate. But I know that there's some class restrictions on it, so it's not going to bother me that much. There's another lore. That's a weapons master. That's quartermaster. That's a salvage dealer. There's a smith that can actually make stuff for us.
Safe storage.
And that's our safe storage person. And I just did that bad by you. There we go.